Welcome to the Tiger Sports Network. It is rivalry basketball in the state of Arkansas. Right here, presented by Natural State Sports. I'm Chris Gay, your play-by-play commentator. This is Will Stafford, your color commentator. And boy, oh boy, did we have a great girls matchup. Of course, your Lady Tigers could not come away with the victory, losing by 2 on a last-second shot. But, man, this atmosphere, oh my goodness. I'm sorry if I've been yelling. I'm going to lose my voice probably by halftime, so just heads up.
I'll be play-by-play commentator after that, guys. Let's go.
Well, anyway, my goodness, I mean, everything has happened that could have happened in a rivalry game. We had a fight.
We had a fight.
We had a fight. We had
a game-winning shot with 2 seconds left.
We had some questionable calls.
Yeah, that's the word I'll use.
And some fantastic fans screaming on their feet.
Yeah.
Every minute of that final quarter. And we will potentially have another one here in just a second as your Little Rock Central Tigers are facing the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats as we are live from Charging Wildcat Arena in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Let's take a look at your Central starting lineup. Trey Lee, we're playing the 2 guard here tonight. Clay Blair be running the point. Brandon Wright playing more of the 4. Trey Stewart getting the start tonight. Will be playing more in the middle. And then Luke Moore coming off a masterful performance against Jonesboro will be getting the start at that 3 position. But Luke Moore, this is a guy that we all come to expect to have great performances night in and night out. He's coming off a 27-point performance against Jonesboro with 13 of 17 from the free throw line, added a couple of 3-pointers to his total. And of course, he's played well against North Little Rock in their earlier matchup, as Central is looking to tie up the season series. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists in that loss at the Blacktop.
And that score was 59-47, going in North Little Rock's favor, right? But that score does not kind of tell the story of how close of a game that was. It was more North Little Rock kind of pulling away towards the end of the game, but that entire game was atmosphere, energy. It was a very good game up until the very end. And I do want to talk about, we do not have a Gavin Holman in this game. He is not suited up.
So unfortunately, no potential career enders, no big dunks from him. But as Coach Lewis has talked about, he wants that confidence out of his players, and I imagine we'll see somebody else trying to fill his shoes tonight as we are about to hear the starting 5 from the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats. I have a little bit of an intro going on. Oh, okay, now we're about ready for the starters.
Anthony Black and Lee Lawrence. At guard, a 6'5" junior, number 1.
Kevon Smith, the junior guard, getting the start. He's coming off a 16-point performance against Jonesboro last month. Andre Barnes, he had 27 points the last time they played the Tigers.
Number 4, Darian Baker.
The Darian Baker also getting the start.
A 6'3" freshman, number 12.
Elijah Bryant, the freshman guard. He's really had some solid moments this year. Picked up an offer from D1 Arkansas Pine Bluff. And then rounding it out at the middle is Corey Williams, a 6'5" junior, or excuse me, senior.
Your officials for tonight's ball game, Steve Everett, and Paul Fuller.
Of course, as we talked about the last time these 2 teams met, Central did not come away with the victory. North Little Rock came away with a big road victory, winning 59-47.
And I do want to give my condolences to a Mayflower and Morrilton family. CJ Clemens this morning passed away in a car accident. My heart goes out to every single person affected. My little brother was also affected by that. So my heart goes out. And Mayflower is a very strong city. So rest in peace to CJ. You're forever in my heart. Always.
Baker has it to Barnes. 3 in the corner is good. So North Little Rock, first points of the ball game.
Now that's a good start from North Little Rock. That's how they started last time these two matched up. A three-pointer in the corner.
Blair to Stewart up top. Aleem, 3-ball. Couldn't respond. Bryant hits the deck. Stewart racing for the steal. Aleem in the corner, gives it to Moore. Pump fakes. This guy can put somebody on skates.
Shifty.
Pulls it out to Aleem. He's looking to drive. Oh my goodness. A body slam by Tadrian Baker. Wasn't intentional, of course, but Aleem was not a shooting foul, so Central, Clay Blair will inbound it from the baseline.
A reset of the shot clock, too. That's big.
Blair, 3-ball corner, no good. Stewart fighting for it, comes away. He does come away with it. Outside, Aleem looking to drive. Aleem through contact.
Ooh.
Oh, what a hang by Trey Aleem.
Adding Trey Stewart to that starting lineup is already paying dividends. He is fighting for every rebound. He was the one that continued that play.
Only averaging about 2 rebounds per game. I think he's already up over his season total. Bryant pulls it out. Looking to drive, scoop and score for the freshman.
The freshman doing that is very promising for North Little Rock.
Wright, he'll take the 3. He'll make the 3. Ooh. Brandon Wright ties this ball game up at 5.
And Brandon Wright was pretty quiet just a few nights ago, just last week. Didn't have too many offensive opportunities, and already hits his first shot taken from beyond the arc.
We did have 12 points the last time they played the Wildcats, so his recent history against this club has been pretty promising for Central. Barnes will inbound. Gets it to Baker. Barnes looking to drive. Kick out to Bryant. He'll shoot the 3. Back iron. No good. Aleem to Wright. Wright pulls back. It's Aleem up top at the logo. Stewart. Looking for somebody. Gets it to Moore.
Blair was trying to get around Stewart, so it kind of threw Trey Stewart off there. Had no idea where to go.
Wright. Couple of screens, gets the separation and scores inside. 5 early points for Brandon Wright.
And if Brandon Wright is feeling confident, it's a dangerous game for North Little Rock, because then you have 2 incredible shooters in him and Luke Moore. So you're gonna have to you might have to pick your poison here if you're North Little Rock.
Williams inside.
Oh my goodness!
Finish through contact. Moore looking to race up ahead. He loves to respond. He doesn't that time. Stewart fighting for it. He gets the offensive rebound. Wright, another 3. Won't finish that time. Baker cut off. It's Bryant guarded by Wright. Baker back to Bryant. Williams looking to drive baseline. And turnover. Moore with the steal. Aleem, 3-ball corner, won't fall.
I'm liking the aggression from Trey Aleem, though. He's already had a couple shots put up. We don't see that often from him early in games.
Baker. Ooh, wide open shot in the corner for Barnes. Way off. That was just a little too open for him.
I think we talked about it before. Sometimes you get surprised by how open you are.
Stewart to Wright. He's looking for a screen. Now he'll shoot the three. Won't finish. A lean rebound. It might have been blocked. That was Williams with the rebound. Inside is good. Tadrian Baker is going to push North Little Rock up to a 2-point lead.
Hello?
What was that? That was okay.
Somebody got a Windows notification is what that was.
Moore, pump fake. He'll take the three. Step back. Good rebound, but Stewart's going to be whistled for the personal.
You know, Chris, I remember the days where this arena was very hot at all times. My hands are cold.
Yeah. It's cold in here. They added an air conditioning unit, so
Which is
if you're an
insane.
alum of North Little Rock and have spent time in this arena, you would be glad to know, or maybe kind of jealous to know, that they've cooled this place down a little bit.
Praise God.
Inside, Smith has it blocked, but they will call Blair for the foul. Vaughn Smith recently joined the Arkansas Hawks AAU squad. They are a legendary bunch, producing a number of college and professional athletes. And he's just the newest member of their squad, a junior, 6'5" junior this year. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. Aleem only had 4 points and 3 rebounds in their last meeting with North Little Rock. Wright driving and one. Brandon Wright, what a finish for the sophomore.
7 points. He's just adding.
7 of the team's 9 are all from Brandon Wright. Now he has a chance to add 1 more. Blair will check out. C.J. King will check in.
And I hope we see C.J. King be the kind of confident player we've been seeing him in the past, right? I mean, I believe against Conway, he was very confident.
He had that 5 points and then 7 points against Little Rock Southwest, including a 3-pointer, as Wright could not tie the game up with that free throw. Baker looking to drive. Kick out to Smith. Smith, tough finish inside. Aleem looking to attack.
He got a little farther under the rim than I think he anticipated and wasn't quite able to finish. Now, I think if that thing got above the rim, that was going through.
Williams outside to Bryant. 3 ball on the way. Can't finish. Moore. Tough rebound. Wright. Back to Moore. King open in the corner. Look to drive. He does. It just doesn't go in. A hard drive by C.J. King, though.
It's a very hard finish to make, though. So the fact that he got a foul call on it as well is it's a good sign.
Now he'll head to the free throw line. Averages 4 points per game in conference play. And this is the first. Met his season average against North Little Rock in this January 7th matchup. 2-point lead by North Little Rock. Barnes has Stewart on him. Smith driving, tough drive, but he can't finish.
Look, Moore's all over the place right now. Multiple rebounds already.
Aleem pulls it out, looking at attack baseline. Oh, what a rejection by Williams. My goodness. To Corian Williams, the 6'5" senior. His first and only season with the Charging Wildcats was previously with Riverview High School in Searcy. King. Jab step looking to go baseline. Kick out to right. Looking to go post up. Tough physical move inside. Brandon Wright, 9 points. Who is this man?
Another beast right now.
Stewart.
Oh my gosh.
Breakaway. Gets it right back. Can't finish. First time right. Trying to put it back up and in. He does. 11 points of his team's 14 for Brandon Wright. What a first quarter for the sophomore. Coach Claiborne's going to dial something up for him, and that is a Wildcat turnover.
And I think something that I talked about just a little bit, just a second ago, was North Little Rock might have to pick their poison, right? Brandon Wright is already feeling it. So what does North Little Rock do? Do you send a double team towards him and allow Luke Moore to maybe try and start something on his own, right? It is a very dangerous game for North Little Rock if Brandon Wright is already feeling it.
Kick out to Marshall, who just checked in. Marshall can't finish the 3-ball.
Great pass by Brandon Wright, though.
Bryant bringing the ball up, guarded by Aline. He has 14 seconds on the clock to work with. Outside Bryant, 3-ball. Can't knock it down. Aline, 3 seconds. And there was a travel by Aline as he was trying to push the ball up ahead to King. So 2.4 on the clock. Baker will throw in. Barnes up top. He's got to get something off. Pump fakes. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. If I remember correctly, Andre Barnes also had a buzzer beater in that last matchup. Well, that great double bump shot puts North Little Rock up by 1. Stick around for the second quarter of action here on the Tigers Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports.
Let them experience captivating research opportunities. Let them experience more hands-on opportunities with new technology. Let them experience cutting-edge career pathways. Let them experience creativity and expression through the arts. Let them experience more opportunities to innovate and compete regionally and nationally. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart.
In favor of the charging Wildcats, as you got another look at that Andre Barnes buzzer beater as we head into the second quarter of action. Will, obviously it's a close game, but we can't stop talking about Brandon Wright. Has 11 of Central's 14 points here in just the first quarter.
And he's only missed 2 shots as well. He is really feeling it. He does get taken off the floor just temporarily, I'm going to imagine. So now you're probably going to be looking at a Luke Moore kind of takeover.
King up top. Moore guarded closely as Marshall had the look from 3. Would have nailed it, would have counted if not for the illegal screen. I believe it's on Trey Aline. Yes, it is. So for the sophomore, that is his second personal foul. Bringing the ball up the floor is Dravion Johnson.
And he's playing really good defense on Luke Moore on the other side of the court. Kind of shutting down any lane that Luke Moore can find, because we both know that Luke Moore is very keen to drive down the baseline.
Smith looking to drive. Kick out. 3-ball. Whoa, not close. He gets his own miss. It's Smith. They got to get it off. Shot clock violation for North Little Rock.
And you know, one surprising thing I've already seen is we haven't seen any of Day Thomas, right? We've left, or Coach, Central, I should say, is leaving Trey Stewart in charge right now, right? And he's doing very well. He's hunting for every rebound he possibly can, and he is very, very good at what he's doing right now.
King, pull-up jumper, no good. And he's going to hear it from the home crowd. No one has scored as we're just about a minute 11 into the second quarter of play. Barnes brings it up the floor. One of the conference's top point guards going to shoot it from deep. He can't finish. King diving for it, goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Wildcats as Brandon Wright checks back in. King is going to take a seat. And now we're going to have a timeout by Coach Claiborne and the Wildcats.
And on Coach Claiborne, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but fine. I wanted to talk about there is other North Little Rock royalty, I think you could call him, right, in the arena right now. I can't really find him, but I could not imagine he's left. Coach Rice,
yes.
Right? Coach Johnny Rice, an absolute. He is legendary. He's royalty here at North Little Rock. He led many teams to a state championship, including, I believe it was 3 while we were here, or was it 2? Between 2016 and 2020. I guess I can read.
We can look at the banners. 2016,
2018, so 2 of them. 2 of them while we were here.
No, not 2016. That's the girls. 2018 is also the girls. Oh, on the left side is the boys.
There they are.
So 2015, 2018, and then right after us, 2 more, 2021 and 2022. Also will say North Little Rock is the only high school in the state of Arkansas to produce 2 lottery picks.
Yeah.
In Nick Smith Jr. and Khalil Ware.
Moses Moody.
Oh, that's right, 3. My mistake. Moses Moody as well.
And he's playing and all 3 of them are actually playing very well right now in the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Moses Moody in Golden State, right?
Yeah.
I mean, next to a Stephen Curry. You have Khalil Ware, who's now starting in Miami.
About time.
And then Nick Smith is also starting in Charlotte. It's crazy what North Little Rock has produced.
Of course, Fort Smith Northside also in that conversation with Jalen Williams and Isaiah Joe, both in the league. But they're both second-round picks. So
both in Oklahoma City as well.
That is true. And a 3-ball made by Javen Ashford. What a shot for the junior guard. 4-point lead.
First points of the quarter by either team.
Yep. It's been kind of a slow quarter. Wright looking to drive. Kick out to Marshall. He's a good shooter. Won't make it that time. I think it might be Central. Oh, no. Okay, it's going to be North Little Rock basketball. It's Clay Blair. We'll check in for Marshall.
It's unfortunate for Marshall because the one shot he did make was called off due to an illegal screen. So what do you do there?
Yeah, tough go around for Marshall, who's really had an excellent season all around as one of the team's better shooters. Made 6 threes in conference play, averages 6 points per game. Driving inside, Bryant has it blocked by Stewart. Moore up ahead. He'll take on the contact.
It's going to be on the ground.
Yeah,
for sure.
Shot won't count. He really wanted that. And I don't think he has scored so far this game.
I mean, but Brandon Wright has been carrying that load the entire time, so he hasn't really needed to.
No, he had. Well, they're down 4. He kind of needs to go ahead and do that now.
Maybe now, yeah.
Barnes will check out. Into the ball game for the first time is Ethan Polite, one of the top sophomores in the state. Moore, catch and shoot 3. Won't fall. Butler with the rebound. It's Johnson. Looking for a screen from Butler. Butler cutting, can't hold on to the basketball. Moore driving, looking to post up. Draws the contact. He'll head to the free throw line.
And in all of Luke Moore's offensive firepower, I think drawing fouls is his strongest, right?
I mean, he had 17 free throws against Jonesboro.
He knows how to draw contact. And the thing is, when you're as good of a shooter as he is and as good of a finisher specifically as he is, you know, teams are going to try and hack you and try and force you to that free throw line.
First free throw is off, back iron. Still searching for his first points of the night. They're going to give that foul to Dravion Johnson. That's his first. 1 of 2 from the line. Johnson initiating the offense here. Bryant on the far side. Now goes up top. Into Butler. Butler with the size advantage. Finishes over Stewart.
And that's the one downside to not having Day Thomas in there. That size advantage is going to go North Little Rock's way probably 95% of the time.
I mean, a 6'8" Noah Butler against a 6'2" Trey Stewart. I mean, that's about as much of a size advantage as you can get. Moore chases the miss. First field goal of the game for the senior.
And he's been struggling to get past Dravion Johnson, but he was able to get right past him at the perfect time and chase that rebound. That's blocked by Trey Stewart.
What a block. And tipped out, but Ashford will pick up the personal. And Baker is checking into the game. So Dravion Johnson checks out, but not after having, I think he's only played in the second quarter, so really 4 minutes of really good defense.
Trey Stewart is unreal right now.
That is true. Oh, step back three ball. Can't fall. Luke Moore, you just know that once he gets a shot to go, he'll be all right. Butler inside. He can't finish. Moore. Into right. Oh, he can't finish the first time or the second. Stewart wrestling for it. Right again. Now he'll get some contact to go his way.
Trey Stewart is getting everything, though. He is bringing in every rebound that he is around.
That foul was starting number 25, Noah Butler. At the line of Central, number 1, Brandon Wright.
And again, of course, the size advantage on the offensive end. At the other end of the court, which mostly on North Little Rock's favor, 6'8" Butler against 6'2" Stewart. But on this end, Stewart has the advantage.
Apparently so.
Of course, both of them are fantastic football players. Stewart just picked up his 4th Division I football offer recently and was recently made a 3-star prospect. Has offers from Kennesaw State, Arkansas, Purdue, and recently Sacramento State. Noah Butler is the #1 center, according to Prep Hoops, and the #2 tight end. Whoa, what a hanging finish. But the #2 tight end, according to Prep Red Zone. Moore held on to it. Stewart looking to take him himself outside. It's right, another 3. Can't fall. Stewart out to Aleem. Aleem couldn't hold on to the basketball, and he's hurt. Barnes, uncontested free throw the other way. Aleem needs a sub. He's holding his shoulder. King will come in. So hopefully it's nothing too bad. But he'll take a seat and have a meeting with the trainer. Blair with Polite on him. Moore. Back to Blair. Blair had Polite draped all over him, and so Polite will pick up the personal.
And North Little Rock obviously knows that Clay Blair is prone to shooting a lot, so they're going to drape him as much as possible.
Well, that is the 15th foul by North Little Rock, so Central will have some free throws with 2:49 left to play in the second quarter. First free throw for Blair is good as Corey Williams checks into the ball game for Polite. Two from the line for the point guard. 3-point ball game. Now, making an observation, this arena is quiet, but it won't be for long. I just know in that second half, as Smith has another hang and finish, I just know that this arena is going to explode at some point.
Especially if it continues to stay the way this flow of the game stays. Only a 5-point game.
King, he'll take the 3. And off the shot clock, I'm going to go the other way. North Little Rock with the 5-point lead. Barnes guarded by King. He's going to get a screen from Williams. He's driving, hangs and finishes with a left.
A very good finish, kind of draped away from Trey Stewart and was able to finish with an off one leg hook shot.
Blair, he'll take the three off the screen and fighting for it. Williams comes away with the rebound. Smith pulls it out to Baker. To the corner, it's Bryant. Williams. And Smith wide open inside and finishes with his offhands. Coach Lewis wants the timeout. And he wants to talk some things over with his crew. They just need to regroup here.
Yeah, absolutely. Their defense has just been kind of lackluster. It's not like North Little Rock is running the floor every single time down. It's more like Central just can't get their bearings down on the half-court offense that North Little Rock's running.
30-29 is your score. We will have a minute 26 left to play in the first half, and I imagine Coach Lewis is going to have a lot to talk about at the half. Of course, they're going to really want Luke Moore to start to get going in that second half of action. And Brandon Wright, they've been starting to key in on him here in the second after having such an 11-point first quarter.
Very dominant. I mean, but again, that's picking your poison, and you can kind of see why it's picking poison, right? You've seen Luke Moore start to become more aggressive because they're sending so much towards Brandon Wright, who started the game hot. It allowed Luke Moore to kind of find openings and find lanes in order to get rebounds and put it back up, things like that.
King got it stripped by Bryant. Baker up ahead. And Stewart, he has been so active tonight, tips that ball out of bounds and halted the fast break. Marshall will check in for King. Throw in to Williams. Barnes. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Barnes driving, hanging, can't finish that time, but Smith can't either. Can he try again? He's fouled. It's going to be Clay Blair picking up the personal.
I believe he fouled purposely just to try and get it to stop. Get the bleeding on rebounds to stop.
Well, Kevon Smith, 6'5". He's going to get more rebounds than, more rebounds than not. I mean, this is a North Little Rock team that has the size advantage. Of course, Andre Barnes, their smallest player at 5'11". And he can't convert at the free throw line that time. Bryant is 6'3". Baker is also 6'3", and then Corey Williams is 6'5", in addition to the 6'5" Smith. Blair somehow hung on to the basketball, and now he will head to the free throw line.
That was impressive by Clay Blair. I don't know how he... I think he just has glue on his fingers. I'm not sure.
Either that or the modern-day Houdini. First free throw up and good. 9-point ball game. 39.9 left to play. And he is 3 of 4 from the line so far tonight. A 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Barnes almost lost it. It's Baker. It's got Wright on him. Looking to drive. Kick out. Bryant driving, pull-up jumper is good. Elijah Bryant, he's got some skill.
Everything's falling for North Little Rock and nothing is falling for Central.
Blair, he'll take the deep three. Oh, he knocks it down. Clay Blair, they needed that shot. As Bryant, that shot won't count, and it's about to take out a Central cheerleader or two. But
they could have caught that.
Yeah, maybe. So 33-25 is your score with the hometown Charging Wildcats ahead. Stick around for the second half of action here on the Tiger Sports Network, and possibly, just possibly, a conversation with Coach Marlon Williams about his girls squad, about the Lady Tigers in that performance. So nevertheless, stay tuned for more on the Tigers Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports.
Let them experience captivating research opportunities. Let them experience more hands-on opportunities with new technology. Let them experience cutting-edge career pathways. Let them experience creativity and expression through the arts. Let them experience more opportunities to innovate and compete regionally and nationally. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart. Let them experience captivating research opportunities. Let them experience more hands-on opportunities with new technology. Let them experience cutting-edge career pathways. Let them experience creativity and expression through the arts. Let them experience more opportunities to innovate and compete regionally and nationally. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart. Let them experience passions through extracurriculars. Let them experience teamwork, discipline, and resilience through sports. Let them experience leadership and service to community. Let them experience on-the-job training through internships and job shadowing. Let them experience the excitement of performing through drama and dance. More opportunities for kids. It's what sets Little Rock School District apart.
And welcome back to the Tiger Sports Network. I'm here joined by Maria Gaston and Coach Marlon Williams. Guys, it's a close game. It's a heartbreaker at that. Coach, I want to start with you. It's a very difficult game to lose. Coming out of something like that, what are you telling your girls? I mean, no matter how close that is.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to lose a close game, but I mean, we knew what we was in for when we got here. We still encouraged. I mean, everything, all our goals are still in front of us. So that part, that's, I mean, we understand that. But it's good to go through some tough games. I mean, it's a tough loss. I mean, we don't have to accept it, but we need to learn from it. So that's mainly the message to them. And looking to bounce back when we play Bryant.
Yeah, absolutely. And Amaria, I want to talk to you about you were very aggressive on the boards, and you were very, very aggressive putting up shots. Was that kind of the game plan going in? It was very obvious that y'all were trying to feed you in the paint as much as possible.
Yes, it was a game plan. We had to put our buckets in the paint and stuff. We don't have to shoot all threes all the time. We need to get in the paint so we can make a foul and make our free throws.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach, I also want to ask about a specific play towards the end of that, towards the end of the fourth quarter, where you guys had a trap over on the far sideline, or close sideline for you, I guess. To me, that seemed more like a 50-50 play where you get the trap. If the trap works, you go to overtime most likely, but it didn't work out in your favor. Was that, how did that feel coming out of that? Because that's just an unfortunate play.
Yeah, it kind of just happened. You know, the ball got on the floor, so, you know, we just tried to pursue the ball, and, you know, the young lady made a great play and got it and probably got the easiest game-winning layup you can get. But on the flip side of that, if we get that ball, you know, we might be getting a layup on the other end just as easy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just kind of how the game goes, and, you know, but we still got to do those little things throughout the game in order where you won't have to be in those situations.
Yeah, absolutely. And this can go to both of you guys. I want to hear it from you first, though. This is a very loud, very energetic crowd, and obviously we had a little bit of a situation up here. I think it fueled North Little Rock just a little bit. You can kind of tell they came out of it. Amaria, how are you feeling? Because for us, it was very energetic in here.
I felt locked in. It was outside the court. I'm locked in with stays on the court. So that fight up there, I'm not really worried about it. So I was just focused on our ball game and try to put some points in to make it win.
And could you guys, even outside of the fight, right? It was very loud in here. It got louder and louder and louder the longer the game came in. For you, Amaria, does that affect you guys? I can kind of see it in somebody like Taylor, who, knocked down every free throw she took in the fourth quarter, right? For all of you guys, is that just something you guys are just locked in no matter what's going on around you?
Yeah, we're used to the noise. We the one who make louder noise than them. So we just locked in.
It's a good environment. It's loud. Now the communication sometimes can get a little thrown off. You know, especially when we're trying to communicate on defense. This is why we're here. We want to play big-time basketball. That's part of the 6A. That's what 6A Central, 6A West. You're going to get this. This is what we live for. So some of the best basketball in Arkansas is played in these conferences. So we're okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to ask you a real quick question about your game going into Bryant. You have a win over Bryant earlier in the year. What's your game plan going in? You dominated pretty heavy.
Yeah, but you know, every game is a different game. We can't take any of those points over to the next game, so it doesn't matter about that. So we got to take care of the business, and we got to shore up some things and get ready for Bryant. They're a good, young, scrappy team. Coach T does a great job with them, and so we expect their best. And we got to come with our best in order to get a win over them. But so we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the next challenge. That's the one thing about taking a tough loss. You want to get back on the floor and avenge it. So that's what we're waiting on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Heartbreaking loss, but I know you guys will bounce back against Bryant. Right. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Amaria Gaston and Coach Marlon Williams there after the heartbreaking loss. Could have gone either way when it comes to that finish. And as Chris hops back on the mic, we are just under 10 seconds away from the second half of basketball.
Well, I couldn't hear the interview, but for as long as y'all were talking, I'm sure it was a pretty good one.
I hope so. 33-25, 8 minutes in the third quarter coming up. We're having wire problems here.
Yeah. Sometimes with away game broadcast, we only have so much room to work with. Trying to clean up our area a little bit. I usually do this when we have more time, and in the half, but somebody was taking a while to finish their interview.
Hey, man, they had some good questions. They had some good answers.
I don't doubt it. Barnes with it on the far side. It's Bryant. Pulls it back out to the corner. Back to Barnes. Blair on him. Looking to drive. Kick out. Barnes, three. Excuse me, Bryant, three. No good. And now Baker's going to pick up the personal. Let's switch it around. That was Baker's second personal. Right. Looking inside, has it stripped. It's still Central basketball.
I believe he's stuck at 11 points so far. All of those coming in the first quarter.
Yep. Where he had 11 of the team's 14 first quarter points. Moore. Screen by Stewart. Driving. No contact. That's rare. Stewart gets it back. Blocked again. What a defensive performance by Williams and the finish by Barnes.
It's surprising to me that Trey Stewart wasn't able to finish, but it did seem like he wasn't sure of his surroundings. He was more open than I think he expected to be.
And Moore gets it. Shot won't count. Foul is on the floor. Let's see who they give it to. I think it's going to be on Williams. Actually, it's going to be on Baker.
He was the one guarding.
Okay. Well, that is his third personal, so he checks out. Dravion Johnson, who was playing some great defense, checks in. Defensive lapse that time. Easy 2 points for Luke Moore. Smith, guarded by Aline. Johnson up top. Inside, stolen by Moore. Moore hops. Trying to do a Euro, breaking through, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to give him some free throws. I think they will. So Luke Moore. Is that going to be three? Yeah, that's 3 fouls on Dravion Johnson. So as quickly as he came in, he went right back.
They actually will not give the
fouls.
shots.
So Bryant's going to stay in the game, but Ashford checked in. I thought he had 3 fouls, but okay, no shots. I didn't think he was. Oh, Moore slipping, picks himself up. Blair, 3-ball, short.
Well, he's 1 for 5 from 3 right now. He's not going to stop shooting if he's open. North Rock needs to be careful because he can get streaky.
I mean, he had that 3 right before the break, which gave them the 8-point.
Ooh, Brandon Wright blocked that.
Barnes up top. He can shoot it from deep. I knew he was going to take that. Kind of figured he'd miss it too. Right up ahead. Blair comes away with it. Blair getting around the defense. Inside is Moore. And he's going to head to the free throw line.
A good pass by Clay Blair, though.
That was a nice find. Luke Moore. Reaching 18.5 points per game. Knocks down the first free throw. Has a couple Division I offers waiting for him. Abilene Christian and the University of Central Arkansas, to name a couple.
If I'm a college, I'm going after Luke Moore.
I mean,
totally honest.
Would be an excellent
addition.
Guard.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd just be excellent. He's a guy that's unpluckable.
I feel like you could also place him in like the 3 spot, right? Like he's a very good rebounder at that.
Inside, Smith kick out. Thought about the 3. Now Barnes. Ashford made a 3 earlier. Smith driving. That's going to be a travel.
Yep. It seems like Central's got a little bit of momentum here in the third quarter.
Only down 6. 35-29 with 5:17 left to play in the third. Moore. Waiting for a screen. He's going to get it from Stewart. Blair. 3-ball. Won't fall that time. And Smith somehow kept the ball. Kick out. Barnes in the corner. Won't knock it down. Blair to Stewart. Pulls it out. Screen from Moore. Gives it back to him. Moore. Ooh. Oh, what a step through. Can't finish. Gets it back. Finishes that time. Oh, he's getting fired up. And now Coach Claiborne wants to take the timeout.
It was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, it sure was. Now, of course, we've mentioned this a number of times. Are our wires? Oh, no, never mind. We're both alums of North Little Rock High School. Came through North Little Rock Middle, previously known as Lakewood Middle School as well, just down the road.
That's some memories right there.
And then Indian Hills Elementary.
When Coach Marlon Williams walked up before we started the interview, he said, "Y'all back in your old stomping grounds, huh?"
Yeah, we sure are.
I told him it feels weird, but it's cool, right? Like it's cool to be able to like sit here, commentate a game at home where we grew up, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's a really, really cool, surreal thing. And I also rest in peace to Mr. Wisnat. But he was my absolute favorite teacher. You definitely had your own favorite teachers, but Mr. Wisnat was amazing.
Bryant, deep three by Elijah Bryant.
And that's a very good freshman right there. That's his second three of the game.
Yeah, there's no wonder why UAPB offered him before his freshman season even started. Aline, Moore's posting up. He's got Barnes on him. Into Stewart, trying to get some separation and can't finish.
I think he was also trying to draw a little bit of contact. Couldn't get the call, but I like the idea.
Smith looking to drive, crosses over, finishes and one. Aleem's going to pick up the foul.
Kayvon Smith, what a play. Passed up the open three, immediately crossed over and was able to get the and one finish.
Can't convert the and one opportunity. 9-point ball game. Aleem, three ball. That looked good.
One of those is going to fall. 1 for 3 from 3 for Trey Aleem.
Well, it looked like his form was just quicker there.
Yeah.
He's kind of a slow wind-up shooter. That was in rhythm. It was quick. I just had a feeling it was going. Oh, my goodness.
Dede Thomas is lining up to be in the game for the first time.
Well, maybe he'll keep Kayvon Smith from scoring in the paint. Blair, three ball, short. Smith with the rebound. 8-point ball game. Wright has the breakaway steal. And one, Brandon Wright, first point since that first quarter. And now he'll head to the free throw line to convert the and one opportunity.
Landed a little hard on his side, holding it just a little bit, but he's a tough cookie, man. Dede Thomas in for the first time.
Yeah, so the usual starting five in the ball game for Central, as Wright will convert the and one. So he has 14 points in this ball game. Ashford driving. He made a three earlier. He won't that time. Moore. With Bryant on him, the senior against the freshman. He drives past him. Inside, switches hands, can't finish.
And it does feel like Luke Moore is just a little off compared to his normal kind of finishing power. But I don't think it's going to stop him. I think we're going to see that a lot more.
Williams trying to hang and finish. It's very physical under there. Now there's a foul underneath. No shot. It's probably going to be on Trey Aleem. Yep, they're going to give it to him. So unfortunately, Trey Aleem picked up his 4th personal foul. And in the game for the first time this season, or at least in conference play, is Trey Hope, the 6'3" freshman guard. What a time for him to come in. Actually, Aleem's still in the ball game. Brandon Wright subbed out as Barnes misses the 3 long. But I'm curious to see what Hope can do. Moore's going to pull up from deep. He can't finish.
You can only imagine that Trey Hope is in this game because we're missing a Gavin Holman spark plug, right?
Yeah.
And Trey Hope, I think, can have the opportunity to be a spark plug the way Gavin Holman is.
Bryant, oh, that had to have been a travel or something. No call. Barnes to Ashford. Ashford gets him to fly by. It's going to be a traveling violation.
Claiborne does not agree.
But Trey Hope has really been a spark and a go-to player on that junior varsity squad, and he has been the star of their freshman squad. Moore. Hope was open for a second. Really want to see Hope get a touch here. He's posted in the corner for now. Thomas to Hope. Aleem, Moore. They're going to go to work. 10 seconds on the shot clock. It's Aleem, 3-ball on the way. It's good. Trey Aleem looking good from distance.
And you can see what you were talking about just there. It was in rhythm. It was more of a slower shot, but it was still in rhythm. Every time you're in rhythm for any player, you're probably going to knock it down. And it is a 2-point game suddenly.
All of a sudden, Barnes inside. Oh my goodness. Andre Barnes, what a finish. 4-point ball game in favor of North Little Rock.
I can feel the anticipation for the 4th quarter building. It's a 4-point game.
Yep.
30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
16, now 15 seconds on the shot clock. Moore. Spinning. Oh, and what a block. Williams. Now it's Ashford. That might have been a travel. Smith. Oh, and it's a foul. Blair's going to pick up the personal foul. Let's see how many that is on Blair. I don't recall him having too many more. Actually, I have him down for 2. That is Blair's 3rd as Tadrian Baker comes back into the ball game. Corey Williams is at the other end of the floor. I don't think he had any idea what was going on. Baker throwing in. Bryant posted underneath. Oh, what a defensive play. Jump ball, Trey Hope. With that great defensive play, the freshman gives Central the possession.
Makes his impact known.
Aleem throws it into Blair. He's got 2 seconds. Now 1. And doesn't matter. Did not get it off in time. And now we head into the final quarter of play in this rivalry matchup here at Charging Wildcat Arena. 44-40 is your score with 8 minutes left to play before end of regulation. And Will, suddenly Central has gotten back into this ball game. What does Coach Lewis need to draw up and tell his team heading into the final 8?
Keep shooting. That's what's gotten them back into this game, right? We had a couple Trey Aleem threes. We had, the 1-3 at the end of the second or end of the first half by Clay Blair Jr., right? And I mean, we're seeing them find the open threes. Sometimes they don't fall, but the more often you shoot, the more that are going to go through. You just have to play very good defense on the other end. North Little Rock is a very good finishing team, so you need to be able to put as much pressure on them as humanly possible.
Of course, Andre Barnes, it seems like every trip to the paint he has, he's somehow finding a way to finish over traffic. But so far, North Little Rock has not really been getting it going from outside, which they were initially, but Elijah Bryant has been a name that has popped up a number of times so far tonight. He has really played some solid basketball.
And Brandon Wright comes back in for Trey Hope, but Trey Hope had a very nice block.
Good couple of minutes. Baker looking to drive against Marshall. And Butler, wide open score in the paint, 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Marshall looking for more. He's got Barnes on him. Screen from Thomas. He's going to shoot the three. Can't fall. Oh my goodness. Brandon Wright, 15 points in the ball game.
I believe it's 16 now because he had an and one earlier.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yep, 16 points.
And he skied in for that rebound as well.
Now, he's well over a season average of just under 10 a game. Polite. Oh, what a finish. There's a reason why he is picked as one of the top sophomores in the state of Arkansas. Number 4 to be exact, according to Prep Hoops. That ball's tipped up. Luke Moore has it. Marshall, he'll take the three now. It won't fall. Butler with the rebound. Barnes, jumper, back iron. Thomas has jumped a little early that time. Barnes again, swatted by Thomas. But Barnes is going to have a couple of free throws. Let's see who they get with the foul. I believe it will be on maybe Dalen Thomas. Yep, it will be Thomas picking up the personal, just his first of the game. Well, he didn't play. Did he even play Thomas in that entire first half?
Not that I know of.
But he has played a good portion, if not all, of the second half after Trey Stewart got the start. Two of two from the line for Andre Barnes. Aleem's got it. He'll bring it up the floor. He has 6 points in this ball game, all from beyond the arc. Back to Aleem. He's looking to drive. Marshall, oh, he had an open look. He just hesitated. Moore at the logo. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Aleem into Thomas. Right. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and he's going to be hacked in. He's going to head to the free throw line as he was attempting the jumper from the free throw line.
Now, I like that approach by Central. Kind of take it slow, find the open man. Orthodox playing a very aggressive defense, so you want to kind of try and find the open lanes. And it seems like Brandon Wright had it, just got fouled.
17 points now on the evening for the sophomore. 7-point lead for North Little Rock. Marshall checks out. Clay Blair checks in. And Stewart also checks back in as Thomas checks out. Two of two from the line. 18 points on the night for Wright. Barnes guarded by Blair. It's Polite on the far side. Now gives it to Smith. Butler at the elbow. Bryant, he'll take the three. He will miss the three. Aleem to Moore. Blair looking to drive. And he'll draw some contact and head to the free throw line.
Good play by Clay Blair to force the action, force them to make a play on defense, and it leads to a foul.
First free throw up and good for Clay Blair.
Up and gore. Sorry.
Next time you make a mistake, I'll point it out as well. How about that?
You already have. I did very bad math a few weeks ago. So.
Oh, I did too. That was Bryant, right? No, it started with me, then it was you.
Oh, we're up by 25. No, just kidding. We're up by 15.
Yeah. Four-point ball game. I can do that number. It's Polite to Smith on the near side. Looking to drive. Blair with the strip. He's got Barnes behind him, and Barnes almost comes away with the steal.
I don't know if he did actually step out, though, I'll be honest. I think Central kind of got lucky there.
And there's going to be a timeout on the floor. Not sure who it's for. I believe it's North Little Rock. And I did want to ask, obviously, when we were here, we both had PE in this gym. I mostly had it in the auxiliary gym next door. But you had North Little Rock's head basketball coach, Nathan Claiborne, as your physical education teacher.
I had Coach Claiborne both as a PE teacher and as a health teacher in middle school. So I don't know if he would ever remember me because I think a lot of time has passed since then. Yeah. But you know, it's very cool. And honestly, even back then, you kind of knew that once Coach Johnny Rice was over, Claiborne was probably going to be the man for the job, and he's done a very, very good job for North Little Rock.
This is his third season with the squad. He succeeded Johnny Rice after 10 years. He joined the North Little Rock School District in 2004. Served as the boys basketball head coach and chair of physical education department at Lakewood Middle School, of course now known as North Little Rock Middle School. Of course, he became an assistant basketball coach at North Little Rock and then was named the Arkansas Coach of the Year, Assistant Coach of the Year by the Arkansas Basketball Coaches Association. He's been a head coach at Marion. And
the perfect pass coming from Luke Moore out of bounds up to him. That brings up some incredible energy for Central. Oh my God.
Rebound. Step back three.
Oh,
that would have brought the house down. When we have the next dead ball, we are throwing that replay up because I will be honest, I actually missed it. I was reading all that information about Coach Claiborne.
You just reacted off of mine?
I did. Well, maybe I should look down at my notes again, and maybe another great play will happen. Barnes driving. Strip.
Luke Moore with the strip.
I didn't need to look down at my paper that time. It's Moore up ahead to Aleem. Another three.
Yes, sir!
Central retakes the lead.
3 threes for Trey Aleem. And this one comes in the clutch.
3:48 left to play. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Barnes has it. Outside, Smith barely held on to it. Barnes looking to pull back, drives. He lost it. Oh!
It's actually, I think that's called on Brandon Wright because he is the one that broke that shot up, but I'm not sure it was a foul. I'm not sure that was a foul.
Are we gonna, all right, let's see what instant replay we'll get. Well, maybe not at this direct moment. Well, actually, we will have it. Yeah, take another look at that last foul call. Oh, man, that was all ball. Oh, that was a great block by Brandon Wright. A tough break as Barnes ties this thing up at 51. Of course, for Wright, that's just his first foul. So that's a good sign for Central. As the player that's been the most effective is not in any sort of foul trouble. Of course, he has 20 points in this ball game. The best game he's had in conference play as Barnes is perfect from the free throw line.
And Chris, I'm starting to feel the same energy.
Oh, I know.
It's a little quiet in here right now, but it's about to pick up here soon.
And Coach Lewis wants to have a conversation with his crew. And let's take a look at that. Oh, this will be my first. Oh my goodness, Brandon Wright. Oh my gosh, and then
Trey
Aleem
Aleem.
with the 3. Oh man, I missed that one the first time. I feel terrible. Take a look at it again. Oh, it's even better the second time, third time for you. Oh my goodness, Brandon Wright with one of the best play of the week. I don't even care what other plays have been made. That's the best play.
Okay, but what happens on Friday? What happens if something crazy happens Friday? Oh, they don't have a game Friday. That's my bad. It's my bad. It's my bad.
Yeah, typical.
Sometimes I forget the bye games.
Yeah. So this is the play of the week. Now, if he does it again, you know, kind of like the Michael Qualls Arkansas Razorback game winner over the Kentucky Wildcats in, what was that, like 2013?
Yeah.
Now that would be the best play of the year. I mean, that would be for sure. Moore, double coming. He needs help. He's going to call the timeout. So 19 seconds on the shot clock for Central to work with. And can we get another look at that replay one more time? This is for points 19 and 20 for Brandon Wright.
It was a great pass by Luke Moore as well. Literally perfectly placed.
Goodness. And finishes with his offhand as well through contact. Oh my goodness. He's only an inch taller than me. I should be able to do that too. That just gives me motivation to go to the gym.
And just start bouncing.
Yeah, well, and I don't know, do squats or something. Moore. He's going to be pressured. They need to get the ball across. They get it to Wright. Moore back to Wright. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They got to go. It's Aleem. Triple number 4.
Yes, sir!
Trey Aleem. 4 triples.
Trey Aleem not missing right now. That's a deep triple as well.
2-point Central lead. Barnes guarded by Blair. Screen from Williams. He rolled. Smith has it. Guarded by Stewart. Good defense by the star football player. Barnes up top. He's got Wright on him. Looking to drive.
That's the, surprisingly, that reaction. Oh my gosh, that is the most reaction that I've seen from the Central head coach, man. Just hands in the air. What just happened?
Yeah, Coach Lewis.
Man.
And Coach Williams are not very animated coaches.
Trey Stewart.
What a block. Brandon Wright to Stewart. Aleem looking to push. Aleem, 5 triples. Let's go! Let's go there!
3 in a row by Trey Aleem. He's called Trey for a reason, baby.
Smith finishes inside. Stewart. 3-point Central lead. Aleem, he's got 15, all from beyond the arc. Oh, he wants another one. He's going to pull it back. It's going to be a steal by Bryant. Moore looking to stop. Barnes with the finish. 1-point ball game. A minute 20 left to play. Or excuse me, a minute 21 as Coach Claiborne is going to call a timeout. We have a potential situation behind the Central bench. I'm not sure at all what is happening over there.
I think Dede Thomas was something a part of it. I don't think in a bad way.
No, I think somebody in the crowd must have said something to somebody. I don't know. Caught on to it late. But security's over there. Looks like they de-escalated it. We'll try to keep an eye on that. Hopefully there's not a second fight or something similar to that we've, because we saw that during the girls' game, smack dab in the middle of crunch time, and that gave both teams a free timeout. Everybody's been pretty calm in this game so far. Of course, this is the state's most hotly contested rivalry game of the year. And now Central has the 1-point lead in enemy territory. Moore gets it to right. Now it's Blair. Oh, do not shoot that. Blair. Now you can shoot it. Stewart, no foul. There's a foul, this time on Stewart, reaching in on Smith. Stewart, that is his second.
It's not the end of the world of a foul, though. No bonus, and now we're under a minute, 1-point game.
Yep. That was the last foul that Central could give. North Little Rock not in any foul trouble as a team. Smith, somehow, no contact, but gets his own miss. 1-point game in favor of the Wildcats. Aline. No! Blair gets it back. Blair looking to drive. Did he think that Coach Lewis was caught? No, it's going to be a foul on 30. Did he say 32?
Oh.
There's no 32 on the floor for North Little Rock. Now,
Did they call it on Luke Moore?
I wouldn't think so. What was that? Well, they say 32 picked up the foul. I think it may be on Bryant.
I think it's on...
Because the highest number on the floor was 15, but it says on the Jumbotron 32 picked up the foul.
Which would be Luke Moore. That's the only 32 on the floor.
32 on North Little Rock, at least not on the floor.
That has played, yeah.
And James McKinney is the 32 for North Little Rock, but he is
not
yet
on the
to
floor.
appear. So I don't understand. I don't know who to mark down on my little sheet here.
I don't even know whose ball it is.
I think it's Central's. What I don't understand, but regardless, somebody fouled at some point, and it's a 1-point game. Central down 1 with 29 seconds left to play. 29.1 to be exact.
Ball. It looks like it's Central's ball.
Okay, but is there free throws?
Whose foul was it?
Well, they gave the team foul to North Little Rock, so I think they just gave somebody the wrong number. So McKinney might have picked up the foul without appearing in the game. As Aline will bring it up the floor. Oh, that was
wow.
Oh,
he got away with something.
Yeah, he got away with the backcourt violation. Into Aline. Oh, hanging, couldn't finish. That would have, the Central crowd would have exploded. There's some boos from the North Little Rock student section. They weren't happy about the missed backcourt violation call. Now Trey Lean has a couple of free throws. He only needs one to tie this thing up, as Tadrian Baker committed his 5th foul, and he's out of the game. They're going to bring in Javen Ashford. First free throw, no good. This is a tough environment to shoot some free throws. He has one more. Huge free throw. Got it. Cold as ice. 14.2 on the clock. 14.7 seconds on the clock. Now 11, now 10. Oh, and that's going to be a foul, and they're going to have free throws. Coach Lewis is saying he stepped out of bounds, but Andre Barnes will be shooting 2 free throws to break the 58-58 tie, as Wright was playing some incredible defense along the sideline. He will pick up his 3rd personal foul. That is a tough break for Central with 9.6 left on the clock. First free throw is up and good by Barnes. There is still plenty of time for Central to do something. Second free throw, up and good. 2-point ball game. More looking to go. They're going to call timeout. 7.5 on the clock. More than enough time for Coach Lewis to draw up a good play here.
Whew. What more can you ask for?
Man, this is...
Students, please remember.
Gotta love a rivalry game. 2 rivalry games that finish within at least 2 points. All right, look, at most 2 points. Of course, the Lady Tigers fell 50-52 just an hour and a half or so ago. And now Central looking to tie the season series against the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats, this time at Charging Wildcat Arena. Coach Lewis, he's got a plan. And he's got about 20 seconds to tell his crew. Okay, what do you think he's drawing up? Who is he drawing it up for? Trey Aleem, who's been hot from 3. Luke Moore, who can get to the free throw line whenever he wants.
Brandon Wright.
He's got 3 guys to choose from.
I think you're writing it up for all 3. Whoever can find the open spot, I think you're going to kind of see kind of the same play. So it's very possible you're going to see Brandon Wright and Trey Aleem kind of run the same route. It's not going to be Luke Moore most likely because he's taking it out.
Yeah.
But
or he could get it back. You always have to keep an eye on the inbounder. Looking to throw in, gets it to Wright in the corner. It's Aleem, 3-ball all the way. No good. They called a foul a little late. Trey Aleem. Oh, that was a tough break. Trey Aleem, who had been hot from 3, hit 5. Couldn't hit his 6th. Now Corey Williams has free throws coming up as Trey Stewart committed his 3rd personal foul. Crazier things have happened. Central does not have a timeout. Williams' first free throw is good. 3-point game. Williams to ice it. He does. 2.1. Claiborne telling his crew, do not foul. Blair will attempt it from half court. Won't get there. So North Little Rock comes away with the win. 62-58. In another tight game in the state's best rivalry game of the year. So North Little Rock 2-0 on the evening against Central. Of course, the Charging Wildcats improved to 13-5 overall, 5-1 in conference play. Your Little Rock Central Tigers fall to 11-13 overall and 3-4 in conference play. They dip under 500 for the first time in several weeks since the early part of January. Well, taking a look at what North Little Rock has on the schedule as we have a potential situation brewing towards the tunnel as North Little Rock look to be, they're rubbing it in right now. But that's kind of what you expect at Charging Wildcat Arena. But taking a look at what North Little Rock has on the schedule, they will be back here at home against Conway on Friday. Conway, also one of the better teams in the conference, but they're looking to improve. So that will be an interesting home game, their second to last home game before hosting Jonesboro, the #1 team in the state of Arkansas. So that will be a tough one. Now for your Little Rock Central Tigers, Let's see what they have on their schedule. Of course, they will be back at home against Bryant. And they'll look to even up the season series against the Hornets next Tuesday. So we won't have a game until Tuesday. And then they'll play Cabot that Friday. Be on the road against Conway after that. Then back at home against Little Rock Southwest for their final home game of the season. And then their final game of the season will be at Jonesboro at the end of the month. Well, that will do it for us. Will and I, of course, both signing off here, and we're both North Little Rock alums. Trust me, I wanted Central to win. But this was a game, 2 games for the ages. It had everything to ask for. Great plays. And we can go ahead and probably throw up some highlights here in a second. But great plays from both sides. Still got to reference that Brandon Wright alley-oop dunk that I missed in real time. I hate that. But still a great finish. He had 20 points on the evening. He had a fantastic game. 16 points from Trey Aline. Luke Moore always seems to find his way into double digits, so he might have just done that. But what a finish here tonight. And, of course, Andre Barnes hitting the game-winning free throws. Corey Williams hitting the game-icing free throws. But that will do it for us here at the Tiger Sports Network, presented by Natural State Sports. We will see you all again on Tuesday. Until then, please be safe out there. Have a great evening, and go Tigers!